Ladies and gentlemen, una good afternoon for Ambaland, una good evening for other parts for the world, and una good morning for other parts for the world. I will make this a short video for people where they be very, very patriotic for this restoration quest. I repeat, for people where they love Ambaland, where they want to see freedom, for people where they get conscience, for which we brothers and sisters that go through for ground zero, for people where they get conscience, for look which way it happened for brothers and sisters inside bush. I will make this short video now for all patriotic Ambalanders. I just want to point out, say, a few things that don't happen for the past days, and the revelations them they don't come out gradually until yesterday, where Chris Anno he come out, he present his own side for the story, and suddenly we don't start get reactions from everywhere. I want to retrace them. These things the way they happen no start not today, and I want to talk say if I don't be there, I don't be inside, I don't sit with deliberations, but I don't see how decisions they come out. At the same time, I don't see how they execute decision them. The question is whether the decision them now the one way they agree on, or now one way people they go back go shit on they decide them. So what are the talk and say if we get any Ambazonian, I talk clearly, I will call names. If Mark Barretta, if he know, I talk so because he be there with me. If he knows he really get Ambazonia for heart, for things in me the restructure this IG, na pure dishonesty. I repeat them. Any person where he don't go through, he don't dey inside, he come out, he thinks in me the restructure this IG, na pure dishonesty. I will briefly touch a few things in. The first one I say, for we for be honest, for we for be patriotic, now for go back for Conclave 2 for Lagos. Oh, sorry, for Conclave 3 for Lagos. Where, before one reach for the Secretary General, Comrade Tassan, at the time, he be get all pressure, where he be cooked in the background by Milan. Of course, people they don't come talk say, they don't know say me and they call names. I be start calling him the very first day I meet on Milan, he thinks if he blackmail Tassan for me. Little Milan be no say, I know Tassan before then. And I know the integrity of the man before then. So before one reach for Lagos 3, where this thing be don't be cooked up. Of course, a lot of people get passion, say me this struggle, go ahead. And so we try for push things them, but at the long run, we don't discuss say the decisions will be more emotional than actually logical. John Baakoro, he be sit for day. And he will testify together with Manga, where he don't join, where he don't turn down the devil too. For tell we say, Conclave Lagos 3, it be really set a bad pace. Yes. Now for the way SSCOP, are you become in like chairperson of governing council? And I don't repeat, say no person no be vote Milan. If they want challenge me they bring minutes and they talk where they vote for and they vote against. It be already cooked up. Because Milan be don't plan for coming for do what we do. Of course, after that we see division, and I don't talk say this division be willfully be planted, some will hate themselves. Now for Lagos 3-way, they actually shut out some leaders. Where even the ones the way they become, they attend, they be express their satisfaction. If you don't be clear, say at a certain point, we'll see this infighting for interim government. After Zaria, where I don't challenge, make they tell we the number of delegates we approve. Say make they transform the governing council into interim government. I don't challenge, I mean they show the facts, me they show figures. After Zaria, these things have been happen. And I don't try to talk clearly how the people the way now they organize APNC. Now them willfully plan that division. Before Cisco Ayuk Tabe ito, I get hard facts. When Nalova take money for poor Ambazonians, where they did for Nigeria, say he will put them for Cisco entourage. Me they can't chop Adoro for US. The money loss. No be all that. Sorry, I mean this one after Lagos, the conquest of Lagos. No be all that. Of course, it shows say these people them they did inside the end man get interest, and when people they did for play with end man get interest, we know say it no go last. The creation of SCCOP, it become for tell we say it don't show say IG they gradually divide. And why they create SCCOP? The creation of SCCOP become because Milan be discovered say people don't over put eye on ye because it thief. And at the talk hard facts, Milan thief. It thief. People the day for lying. Where their name the day where Milan where they share that money on Milan. It thief people they for go she don't for SCBC insult others. But that won't be the case. I just bring the one in Amsterdam, we'll see how rotten the system it don't be and how we'll see say it be need for get for this point. Time way, finally they push Milan out away at the situation how successful that one be. It don't she don't now. It work with SCCOP. It need to get headway. It come with APNC. Look, the fight way it be start after the appoint Dr. Sako. Some who we talk say this so it be been a time that for go back for table after they abduct the leaders. Otherwise, this fight it will take me for a completely different direction. Some people they disapprove them just because they think say someone will be the argument because we want say make we day inside. No. That won't be the case. The truth now say if we be actually go sit for table, we'll talk, we'll come out with a better structure. But Milan BC one get a hand for control. Of course, they put Sako, and in up pick up Sako, SCCOP come up. We don't see how Milan fight the very Sako way it be present them for we appoint them with the country heads them. And that fight it be show we say na the beginning. Now APNC don't come up. When I would then create them, the very country heads of Milan be handpick them. They go sit together, proclaim themselves as parliament against the very thing where Milan it don't fight for destroy them. Lagos 3 be talk say the delegates where they did it, may they act like a legislative body, may pan dangam be their chair. Any person will be the Lagos 3, it will bear me witness. Even the one the way they dinner for inside APNC. If they want deny, I get the minutes, I go publish them. And I want to remind them, say I go Zaria, they read minutes. Some gap it be there where they don't feel cover them. Even Milan no be no. It no be no it they talk for that day. I go back for my minutes, I correct them. But unfortunately, I be the correct them. I miss people the way they don't even get idea for what will be happen because all might become the person where Milan don't appointee, a handpicky. So when I talk so I get the hard facts. Of course, this ain't fighting where it is now. It be clear. The cost where Milan and internal government they don't start them before. After we this issue for APNC come up, it be show we a sign. Now we leave them. It continue. Now Secretary Chris and don't come again. He don't talk it on now. Go see how any man they try to stand defend himself. Even the people the way they inside they come out, they get their own side of the story. But I want make we see, make we use reason. When things that happen this way, it shows you need for go back for table. And if any person thinks they will go back for table, now for go back for Milan, they want another era. I repeat, Milan now one of the most evil person for this revolution. Now you divide we, put me for the place where they did it. And his strategy I say, if you be vocal, he try to convince you for day with ye. It don't successfully convince the very people who don't caution. And when they sit say they want a whole APNC. Now see Milan he come back. I want appeal for Ambazonians. If you get conscience, if you think say this struggle, it can go anywhere. If you like Ambazonia, push, make we go back for table. Now time we all we get for can she done for table. I no need for like you. I no need for talk say you want you dey for independence. I no need for tell you say for know whether you dey for federalism. I just need say make we sit down. I just need say make we sit down. We look at brothers face to face. And I'll give these revelations clearly. We there for this place because Sisiko Ayuk Tabe be denied for meet with other leaders. After we Canada if you don't hold the leader them, they discuss clearly, they be ready for meet with Sisiko Ayuk Tabe, but they be telling they don't want me Milan day for their meeting. They want me meet like brothers, like leaders, like equals. They talk, they discuss their common concerns. It don't mean that say they want to change the structure for IG. But Sisiko can't shoot down. I get video for the call. It tell we say Canada disrespect ye. Sako don't follow the same footsteps. If you ask Sako say wait to be a problem with the other leaders, you no get reason. If you ask even the other ambassadors and they say wait till they get with the other leaders, they just hate them. Because they don't plant the hatred, it become normal for we. At Mark Barretta, if you think say make the restructure IG and appeal dishonesty on your part. I talk so because